Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids.
I
We got
think
a
not.
very tough match here in store today. We're going to be looking at the plus 10 Legendary Veronica. A couple of murders on both of these. Harmonic Leafs, they're going to be very good. Really interesting builds on them that's going to make them practically unkillable. And then we got the Nina for extra damage and the Yoon to basically buff Nina's output. So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be like a cav line plus Pathfinder shenanigans, because since these Leafs are not going to die, as you can see these builds with the damage reduction stacking on these units, practically making them immortal, and then stack that on top of the Pathfinder, we're going to be in for some trouble today. Luckily, these Leafs don't hit that hard, but that's not really the goal of this setup. The setup is really made for Legendary Veronica to get in and blow you up, or for Nina to get in and blow you up. So that's what we're going to try to avoid. Well, primarily the plus 10 Legendary Veronica. I'm pretty sure that Hector can deal with everything else, and you won't be able to reach because we got Gatekeeper here to stop any Wings of Mercy shenanigans and to cut down on any bit of warping that might happen, and get a little bit more controlled movement. So we're just going to set up here outside of Legendary Veronica's range because we cannot tank that. I mean, I really don't care who you are. You're not going to get quadded in the face and live. So we're going to avoid that as best as possible. And I think we're going to set up on this left-hand side with baby Hector and let him take care of the Leaf and the Nina. And then from there, we're going to see how these units set up. I believe they're going to go to the right-hand side because that's where the only breakable block is, and that's the only side that they can get in from. So I'm not going to break anything over on the left-hand side, so that they're going to be forced to go over to the right in terms of whoever is not being threatened. So we're going to set up in the spaces that I got here, and basically take it from there.
I've got this.
This is why I always say, man, well, it's not even me. It's from the beginning when I was watching Promise's videos. Don't fool your back row because we need the space.
This way,
so
right?
The toughest thing about this team is going to be that turn 2 after we tank the hits from the Leaf on turn 1. And we're probably going to be able to take out that Nina because she doesn't have the damage reduction that the Leafs have. So yeah, the toughest thing is going to be turn 2 in terms of how do we set up and where the units that are left are going to be placed. Because,
I've got this.
Yeah, we don't want Veronica to be in a position where she's going to be able to quad, and we don't know where the Leafs are going to be to extend the range.
Yes.
So turn 1 definitely survivable. Turn 2 is going to be a bit more challenging. We're going to break.
I understand.
If it's not already broken, we're going to break that unbreakable block on the right hand side, and then from there we're going to see about trying to get out. And lastly, getting the pots is going to be incredibly hard. Let's see. Here we go.
Just like Ather.
There we go. As I said, these Leafs are unkillable with that miracle effect. And yep, about what I expected from that Nina because of the peony buff
Just
there.
like Ather.
Ignoring the penalty, so we get away scotch-free, basically there. And okay, this setup is not quite bad, primarily because Knot is on the other side, and we can safely bait the other Leaf and leave Veronica just to creep forward, so she's not going to get very far. So that gives us a third turn to try to get everything set up to hopefully be able to take out Veronica before she can attack. we're gonna stick as much as we can to this left-hand side because Veronica isn't going to be coming across. She's going to be coming down on the right-hand side. And then from there, we're going to try to figure out how to get to her so that we can take her out. We definitely want to player phase Veronica. We don't want to enemy phase her. Or we want to avoid enemy phasing her, especially if she's going to be able to quad. So we're just going to leave this block here for now. Or maybe, actually, we're probably going to break this block because I think I can still be outside of Veronica's range.
Greetings!
And, yeah, we should still be able to be outside of Veronica's range and at least get one of the Leifs off the board, and the other Leif will be in a position where he won't be able to grant any type of Pathfinder to Veronica so that she can get even further. And it's only like a couple units that are getting the dual strike, so as many of those units as we can that we can reduce so that she doesn't get the dual strike, the triangle attack on us, on baby Hector here. So yeah, let's just finish the setup and make it to turn 3. I'm not worried about getting to turn 3. I know the Leafs aren't going to hit that hard. It's just trying to see what's going to happen by the time that we're ready to take out Veronica. Here we go.
Just like Ather. Me lose?
And here we are in turn 3, and things do not look very good. I mean, we can at least get Yoon off the map, but I don't see
this way.
A way just now to get Veronica off the map. This is going to be a challenge right here. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Ather over to the other side so that she could potentially take out Veronica. Well, that's not even the problem. I can get Ather over there, but I can't do both her and baby Hector. So yeah, we're just gonna have to pop Yoon, and maybe we can try to pop Cordelia, so that the dual strike isn't activated. Wow. At least not on the other side, so maybe we can get that last spot without too much challenge. The pot on the top left-hand side is going to be the hardest to get since all my units are kind of moving towards this opening on the right-hand side because I have to go over there to take out Veronica. So hopefully she takes the knot takes her time to come down slowly. Man, this is a really 66 speed, 74 attack, Jesus. Talk about stacks, huh? And the lull to go with it. So the lull was the reason that I couldn't use. I wanted to use Lucia. I wanted to use Lucia, but because of the lull there, it wouldn't have been possible. She would have just ignored all of my stats, and yeah, it wouldn't have been a good time. So we're gonna break this block because I think we have to. I don't know who I'm going to break this block with, though. And we're going to get Ear to kill Yoon, and then we're going to see if Ear can take out either Cordelia or Veronica.
Yes.
That will make things a lot easier. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, so that's one down. Ooh, you know what I just realized? I lost my debuffs because of that. So I'm not going to be able to hit as hard with the Unity because no more debuffs are going to be on her. And matter of fact, depending on positioning, I might not even be able to get the Unity active when I try to attack Veronica. So it's just to try to figure out how to get up there. Don't exactly know what to do here. Alright, let me think for a bit.
Good morning. The glimmer of life.
Alright, so that's what I was worried about. Not good. We completely missed the kill. And the only thing that I
Upon
can
your
try to do
word.
now is to see if we can get the kill on
I've got this.
Cordelia.
This way, right?
To at least remove the dual strike. Let's see if we can get that.
Upon your word.
I think I might just break this block instead and try to go after the Cordelia with air. Because space is a problem, so I'm probably going to break from below the block and see what air can do against Cordelia. And then take it from there. I really do miss Promise's Ather response then, but looks like she's just gotten too busy for life, I guess. Or at least for
Where to
Ather.
today?
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's been doing it for so long, I guess after a while you do kind of get bored. But hopefully that doesn't happen to me. I mean, that's one of the reasons I pull on all of the new banners, just so that I don't get bored. Ooh, she misses that. That's
Reporting
not
for
good.
duty.
I can't get either of them, so I'm gonna have to save with Hector. And I didn't want to do that
I've
with
got this.
dual strike on the board.
You got it.
Alright, so since I'm gonna have to take the hit, I have to do it from a position where she isn't gonna get dual strike. So
The glimmer of life.
what can I do for that? And also, I have to make sure that air isn't gonna get hit from Cordelia, because Cordelia will kill her. So yeah, there are a couple of things here to consider.
Yes.
Greetings.
I think what I
Where to
might do
today?
is put air in the corner
This way, right?
and swap maybe with
The glimmer
Ather?
of life.
I don't know, but
Greetings.
the Leif is dead, so it's really only the Veronica that's a problem. We don't want her to quad. So I think if air goes in the corner, Veronica shouldn't have enough space, or should attack from a spot that doesn't enable the dual strike.
Death's caress.
But I can still far save her from there,
Reporting for duty.
and she'll be out of Cordelia's range. So I'm probably going to do that.
What to do?
But it means that Veronica might attack Hector head on, and I don't know how much
glimmer of
damage
life.
that's going to be. So this is not ideal. Man, cav lines, huh? This is a particularly tricky one. Usually, I think it's really because it's Wind Season and Veronica's bonus. Or maybe it's because it's really because of the dual strike. If it wasn't for the dual strike, I would have just tanked the Veronica a long time ago. But because of that, the potential of getting hit 4 times is, as I said, you don't want to get hit in the face 4 times, especially not from a plus and legendary Veronica. So we just gotta find a spot where we're
I
gonna be
understand.
safe,
Greetings.
and then
Yes.
figure it out from there. Definitely leaning towards the
The
corner
glimmer
here for
of
ear.
life.
And I'm probably going to swap with Peony and take that spot there. So that should be the best course of action.
I've got this.
So yeah, like I was saying, that's probably the reason I keep pulling on these banners, because this is the type of game that you definitely want to have the fun toys in. You really shouldn't punish yourself or hinder yourself from having fun in this game. And I think because it's expensive, it does get expensive, just to pull on every banner.
Death's
But when that
caress.
fun thing comes out, you should definitely, try to figure out a way to get it, because it keeps the game interesting for you. And I mean, without that, you'd probably just end up not playing. So I can see why, especially if you've been playing for a long time, you probably want to stop doing daily content with Ether raids in particular. But I mean, for right now, I'm just doing it because I enjoy it, and I want people to see how to take on challenging maps like this and get out successfully. Granted, you probably need to have the unit choices that I have, but I mean, if you have someone that can tank Veronica, then you should still do equally as fine on this map, because she's really the biggest threat. So if you have someone that can take care of Veronica on a map like this, you should be pretty fine. The worst thing, as I mentioned, for cav lines is space. So you don't want to have the back row completely full with all that junk. I think the only beneficial structures are the bolt tower. And for me personally, I love the healing tower. So everything else is just clutter. You don't really need it. And I mean, even the ladders to an extent, you don't really need the ladders. Like, if you're confident in your play, you don't need the ladders. But it's a good fail-safe, you know? Because you never know what you run into. And if you're like me, you might have a really bad day and run out of 6 ladders in the space of a couple of hours. So yeah. But yeah, I think this is definitely a game that you should try to get the new toys in, because the new toys make the game fun. And you want a game like this to be fun for you. You want to have new creative strategies, because it challenges you to play in different ways and keeps you on your toes. So, I don't know. I just miss her playing the game from my personal standpoint. Same with Joel. They all just got rich and switched. They got to a certain number of views on YouTube and just realized that the content wasn't doing it, so they switched up. Which I totally understand, you know. After a certain point, it starts to become more of your hobby becomes a job.
Where to today?
And you want it to do well. Let's see, here comes the Leif and then Veronica. Oh, Veronica first. There we go. Let's see. And then closure.
Give in.
Alright, so there we go. And the worst part about that would have been if she was able to fly, he would have died. So that's why the positioning was so important there. I definitely wanted to make sure that I was in a spot where she wouldn't have been able to activate dual strike.
Death's caress.
Consistently, what I'm seeing is that whatever the forecast is with Baby Hector is usually what you end up getting once the armored beacon strikes. So if it says 21 times 2, you're gonna get 21 times 2. Which is interesting, because usually there's sometimes... Oh, well, I guess because her special was piercing damage reduction. So maybe the special was something else, like Luna, reducing defense by 50%. Maybe that would have changed it? I don't know. So far, it's consistently been the same. From here on, the hardest part is going to be getting that pot in the top left-hand corner. I have no idea how I'm going to get over there.
I go.
But yeah, you get to enjoy me trying to figure that out.
Greetings!
Here we go.
Death's caress.
Upon your word.
So for here on in, I basically need to have someone who is able to tank the hit from this Nut, and not kill her. Usually I'd let Kato do this because he does extremely well against Snot, but I don't know how this matchup will go since Snot is bonus.
What to do?
I don't know if he's still able to tank the hits. Alternatively, I do know that Gatekeeper does pretty well, but again, I can't remember if
Where to today?
bonus not just as well. So
I go.
I'm kind of kind of on a kind of stuck here.
I
Don't know
understand.
who's gonna tank that hit because I need someone to tank the hit to be able to get that pot over there. Maybe I should have went up further with Gato on that last turn so that he'd have been closer. One, two. I still would have need someone to tank the hit, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. This isn't gonna be fun because if I lose a unit because of that, I'm still gonna have to surrender. That would be a really bad reason to surrender. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. For now, I think maybe I can draw back my units so that they're out of range. If not, I think I can get away safely enough or far enough. But next turn, I'm definitely gonna need to have someone tank a hit, and I don't know who that's gonna be.
The glimmer of life. What to do?
Greetings!
Ready!
Alright, so for this turn, we definitely need to find someone to tank a hit from this map because we are stuck and she is in the worst possible position.
I understand.
And I'm gonna need at least one more turn to get to that bot, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this or who's gonna tank this hit, so allow me some time to think about it, but you probably won't see it. I'm probably just gonna cut that out, but yeah, I'm gonna need to think about this because this is a we could lose the match type of situation.
Reporting for duty.
So let's see who's gonna do it. It's either gonna be Gato or Gatekeeper because Hilaire kills and Peony and Here dies. So yeah, let me think about this real quick. Be right back. Alright, so I've decided we're gonna go with Gatekeeper. So he's gonna tank a hit from Not. I just gotta get all the units into position to see what that's gonna look like. We're gonna reposition Peony just so that we can get Gato closer to that pot so that we can definitely get it next turn because that's the last turn. And yeah, we're just gonna try to figure this out. Let's do some positional stuff and try to wrap up this game.
The glimmer
Almost
of
done.
life.
This way, right?
What to do?
Greetings!
Good morning. Yes.
I've got this.
Ready. What to do?
This way, right?
The glimmer of life. Yes.
I go.
Of course, I'm hesitating quite a bit here because I'm not sure about any of this. But let's see what happens. I mean, it's this is a do or die type of moment. So everything's already set up. So here we go. Wow. Oh my god. That is absolutely spectacular. Oh wow.
Upon your word.
Thank the
You got
Lord.
it.
Because we could have lost right there.
Yes, caress. I
And
understand.
we're basically done. GG's. Oh my god.
Grant me strength.